The then now forever Walmart exclusive figures have been quite the surprise releases, creeping up on consumers pretty much without any prior knowledge. Walmart did it again at the start of 2017 with another set of 4 figures and 2 3-packs. Today's video I feature a set of WCW guys from Bash at the Beach 96. Sting, Lex Luger, and Macho Man Randy Savage. This was a very important match in the history of WCW, but not for the 3 guys in the set. Instead, they went against the Outsiders, who at the end of the match became the NWO. Pretty important stuff, right? But it's still cool to get these 3 wrestlers from the match. Their attires were pretty sweet. Let's check it out! Sorry, that's not going to be my catchphrase. That was terrible. The packaging for the set is very large, especially because there are 3 guys in the set. I'd say that it's about the same size as the Target exclusive 4-packs. Maybe just a little smaller though. I do want to note here too that the Target exclusive 4-packs retail for $50, the same as this set, so you're definitely paying for less. The side and back show images of the wrestlers photoshopped to match the attire of the figures. There is also a description of the match as well as a preview of who else is in the set. The Shield! Unfortunately, no hints on whether or not there will be a Now 3-pack. Let's kick this review off with the things I don't like. Mainly the inaccuracies, because I'm a stickler when it comes to slackers, and Mattel slacked off with this release. The first inaccuracy is that Lex had white boots, yet he was released here with black boots. It's a super bummer because he has the blandest attire of the 3, and by having black boots, it becomes even more bland. And then the second inaccuracy is that Sting had a neck during the match, yet he doesn't have one here. Mattel loves using the Blutista torso for Sting, and bundled with this head just makes the proportions all out of whack. It really looks kind of like a Jax figure, to be honest. The face has a likeness that quite looks like him, but it's too large for the body, or should I say it's too carged for the body. I think. Something is really wrong. It might just be the lack of a neck, but seriously, this figure doesn't look that good to me. It's a bummer because they did a really nice job with the details. I really do love the lettering and the scorpion on his tights. It just looks really nice. Especially in addition to his bright green boots. Some really nice Dayglow aesthetic on this set, you know? The best in the set though is probably my boy, Macho Man. He also comes with the only accessory in the set, his bandana. Unfortunately, his head sculpt is a reuse from a figure that had sunglasses. Yet we have no sunglasses in this release, so we're stuck with oddly shaped hair and holes for sunglasses. His tights are bright and colorful, but unfortunately, again I have to say unfortunately so many times in this review, because they molded the legs in different colors, the pink and yellow don't match on each leg between the paint and the molded plastic tone. It's a slight difference, but it's noticeable if you try to see it. And then the last guy in the set, Lex Luger. Unfortunately, this is a really boring figure. Lex Luger had some amazing attires, but this is not one of them. And as I said earlier, if they made the boots the correct tone, it would have fit with the set much better and wouldn't have looked so drab. But instead we're stuck with bare bones basic Lex, although his face is pretty great. I think it's exclusive to this set right now. It features a subtly smiling Lex with a ponytail like he had during this time. Awesome! And yo, I know that it's a bummer that he doesn't have the right color boots, but I am a fig hacker, so let's change cameras to the fig hack zone. I was initially planning on swapping boots with an Elite Bo Dallas that I accidentally bought for a custom that didn't end up using the boots, but the height for his boots are shorter than Lex's, so I decided to paint. But when I was basically done painting, I realized that I could just boot swap with the other Lex Luger figure I have. So I boiled up some water, let the figure soak in it, and then swapped the boots. And boy, does it look so much better. Really makes sense that he should have white boots based on the color coordination of his wrist tape and face paint. Too bad Mattel botched it. So overall, what do I think? I think that this set is overpriced and that Mattel took too many shortcuts. Mattel are the king of shortcuts, don't get me wrong, and I shouldn't be surprised by now, but let's be honest. How did that Sting get okayed? And how did they mess up Lex's boots? And why did they use that sunglasses Macho Man head? And why mold his legs in different tone than the paint? There's just a lot of issues with this release that could have been fixed or easily ignored if we weren't paying the same price as the Target 4-pack. It's a really fun and cool set, but it really seems like Mattel dirtballed this release and didn't really put in that much of an effort. Also, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't confused on why these guys were chosen for the 3-pack instead of Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan. That seems like such a fiscal home run and surely a fan favorite. But then, yeah, this is why. Hulk Hogan. He's a bit taboo now, isn't he? My bad. Sorry about that. Well, I guess maybe instead of the Target Wild Samoans 2-pack, they could have just done Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, I guess, maybe. That would probably have been a better seller than the Wild Samoans, but whatever. I've gotten off track. This set is overpriced and Mattel made too many mistakes. Girl, bye.
I'm trying to put myself over right now, ladies and gentlemen.